Hiya, today I'm going to talk about club wars and the Mayor's Club. For beginners, really, how to get into that. You have to be at level 18 to join a Mayor's Club, which is on the screen here on the right. You've got the little H for the helicopter landing pad. If you click on that, you can see that I'm in a club already. If you're not in a club, it will come up with clubs that you can join. It will show you clubs that are in your country. It will show you clubs that are in your language. It will show you clubs that are active in club wars. Have a good look at those clubs. Don't just select any club, because if you select a club that's not active, you'll soon regret it. If you select a club that's really strict and into their wars, you might not enjoy it. Generally, you want to join a club that's got enough people in it that can actually start a war. So you have to have at least 10 out of 25 people in a club. So you can see here, there's a club here that's got one person in it. I don't know how they're active in club wars if they've only got one person in it. They've obviously had a falling out in that club and everyone's left the club, and the president's been left on his own. The Canadian Warlords, they've got 12 in out of 25, so that's got the right number. But if you look there, it's got a number 1, it's in arena number 1, and it's got 1,676 points, which means it's a new club. You start off with 1,500 points, and as you go up and you win wars, you get more points, and the club becomes more experienced. So that club that's only got one person in it has previously been very experienced. They're in the arena 6, which is the highest arena you can get. They've got 4,047 points, which means they've won a load of wars, but they've obviously become inactive. You will find a lot of inactive clubs amongst the active ones. There's something called a club challenge where you're earning points to win rewards. A lot of people are more interested in that than they are in the wars. You got a lot of social clubs where they're just chatting and they're trading with each other. So if you need an item, you can go into your club chat and ask for an item, and people will respond and say, yeah, I've got that item. So you can, it takes a while to find a club that you're going to enjoy playing in and that you get on with the other people in the club. And don't be surprised if you join a few, you've got to kiss a few frogs to find your prince. And that's exactly what I've found here. Now, I'm in a club that I've been in for probably a year. I haven't told the guys that I'm doing these YouTube videos because probably no one will watch them. But we are a really good team. We do a bit of club challenge. We don't ever generally get great chests. So if you get them, depending on the number of points that you score, will depend on the rewards. We generally get an uncommon chest, and if we're lucky, a rare chest, and you get cash and items from that. But the thing that we're most involved in is chatting. We team up in the club wars. We have some really strong members. We have some members that have got really high war levels. So our highest team member has got level 34 in wars. I'm level 23, so I've been doing it for a while. We don't generally have too many people in our team. We like to keep it to 12 as a maximum, because the more people in the team, the more of a people they can attack and score points against. We like really active players, and generally if someone doesn't fight in a war for 3 or 4 wars, then we'll probably boot them out of the club, unless they're really good at trading or providing support in the wars. But there you have it. Inactive players don't stay in our club for long. Now, as I said, you have to be level 18 to be in a club, and once you're in a club, you can start going into wars. Okay, so we're currently in a war at the moment. We're losing, but I haven't done too much in the war. Although I'm in the lead, I'm Heathfield. I've done 10,000 points. I'm going to do way more than that. We've still got 10 hours left. In the last hour or two of the game of the war, your energy refunds. You get 12 energy, and when you've used up your 12 energy, you have to wait for the energy to regenerate. At the end of the war, it regenerates 3 times faster, so you can do a lot more attacking at that point. I will go into club wars in depth, and I will go through it from the very beginning, because there's so many details when you're a new person to wars. The details and knowing about the tactics, knowing how to get items to attack, knowing how to get new attacks, all of that stuff, there's loads there. I will do a video on that, but for now I just wanted to show you that you need to be in a club before you can even think about being in wars. And it's really important how you select your club. Okay, have a good browse and try out a few clubs. It's going to take a few clubs to really find a good one that's active. If you want to be active, we war twice a week. Some war once a week, some don't war at all. So have a good think about what you want out of this game, and have a good try of it. I'll do a video on how to do wars and stuff, so you can see how that works. But for now, it's just about how to get yourself into a decent club. I will see you again, I'm sure.